Okay, hi guys. I'm recording this video for my BSIE students, those who have been affected na hindi ko maklasihan because of the inclement weather. So, there's been a poor internet connection. So, record na lang ako ng video lectures on moral dilemmas and on freedom and moral acts and culture and morality. So, this is the first part, no, yung sa moral dilemmas. But guys, if you have questions, if do you have clarifications after nito, feel free to chat me kahit dun sa GC natin o kaya dun sa Google Classroom, no. I would actually appreciate it better if you'd be able to ask questions kasi ngayon asynchronous na klase muna tayo. So, okay. So, I'm presenting my PowerPoint presentation on dilemmas. Makapag full screen na. Okay, so dilemmas. When we say the word dilemma, kahit hindi pa yung moral dilemma, another synonym for the word dilemma is ano ba, problem, difficulty, challenge. So when we say moral dilemmas, you are facing a moral problem. You are facing a situation that is morally challenging. Okay. So moral dilemma is a difficulty kasi you are in a situation na naiipit ka. Okay, you have two choices. Actually, sa isang situation, kahit na simple lang yan, marami kang possible na choices of actions. Eh. So, hindi lang dalawa. Okay, yung mga nagko-conflict na possible choices mo ay hindi lang dalawa, can be more than two, three, four, five, or so much more. Okay, depending on the context. Uh, the thing is, dun sa mga choices mo na yun, it's like, kapag kinonsider mo talaga sila, it's like all of them are right. And they can also be considered wrong, depending on the perspective that you're going to use when you are considering them. Okay. So basically, a moral dilemma is a conflict wherein an agent, when you say an agent, ikaw, okay, ikaw yung agent kasi ikaw yung nasa sitwasyon. Okay, wherein an agent has moral reasons to do two actions, yun nga, but usually it's more than one, it's more than two, and sometimes sobrang dami pang options involved. Para kang namimili ng ulam na lahat favorite mo. But of course, it's not as simple like that. Okay. But doing both is not possible. Pag nagawa mo yung isa or pag pinili mo yung isa, imposible mo nang magawa yung iba. No matter what choice you make, you will be failing to follow your morals. Kasi each of them all seem to meron ka lahat reason no, to choose each one of these choices, no, to choose each of these, or to make these decisions, lahat sila pwede. Okay, parang lahat sila equally the same. Walang mas mataas or walang mas magandang choice, no. It's like you are put into a decision na may masasacrifice, meron ding gains, may benefits, no? Pero meron ding mga pains. No, meron ding may pleasure, may pain, so on and so forth. So, but step by step, you're presented with two or more actions, all of which you have the ability to perform. So, dapat syempre, kaya mo silang i-perform lahat, di ba? If you do not have the ability to perform one of these, then they're not really part of the choice. No? Kasi may excuse ka na eh, no? You're no longer going to be held responsible for that. May excuse ka na kasi hindi mo naman siya kayang i-perform. You don't have the ability, wala kang privilege, or you don't have the power to do it. So, it's not part of your choices. And then there are more moral reasons for you to choose each of the actions, and you cannot perform all of the actions and have to choose which to perform. So, I siguro for now, I think you guys um, you could already think of certain dilemmas ngayon while you're still young, mga napagdaanan nyo na, baka mamaya sa pagpili ninyo ng course ninyo, di ba, moral dilemma na, susundin ko ba yung gusto ng parents ko or kung ano yung gusto ko, yung passion ko, Okay. Those are all challenges, and those are all life-changing situations, eh. And we can actually consider them as a moral dilemma kasi you have to choose what is the right thing to do, okay, in that situation, eh. So meron, I think napagdaanan niyo naman na to, but of course we are still discussing this because there's so much more that we are going to experience now as we proceed through whatever this shite is. Okay. Okay, so I gave you guys an activity, right? So yung first two, sagutan nyo naman na yan. But I would like to focus on the third question. So this is a classic example of a moral dilemma, especially the ones um, being experienced by people who are on hospitals. No, baka mamaya meron sa inyo na nakaranas na rin ito. Of course, I'm hoping na wala. No, I'm hoping that you don't experience this. But before kasi when in the previous semester, nandun sa mga previous na students ko, minsan nagsishare sila and yun, naririnig ko minsan sa kwento nila na sila mismo, na-experience nila yan, nawalan na sila ng loved one, no? Tapos napunta na sila dito sa ganitong situation talaga. Ilan lang naman, of course, and I'm not hoping this on anybody, but it really happens. Okay, so narinig nyo na to, okay, or nabasa nyo na to kasi nasagutan nyo naman na to, diba? Iniwan ko na to activity sa inyo. So, a loved one is suffering from a debilitating disease. So, when we say debilitating, ibig sabihin, palala na lang siya ng palala. No? Doon na papunta sa kabilang buhay. Okay. That has put him or her in constant pain and agony. Even if sabihin natin na, ma'am, meron namang pain meds, palliative care, that's what you call palliative care in hospitals. Ang pain meds, di ba guys, may limit lang din yan eh. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-overdose. Kasi pag nag-overdose ka, yun, dun din yung punta mo. Okay. So, yeah, a loved one is in so much pain kahit na na-max out na niya, for example, yung kanyang pain medications. So one day, because of the pain, because of everything, all the challenges of being in the hospital bed, something that we would not actually comprehend, na tayong mga hindi pa nakaranas nun, I don't think we would truly understand that agony, no? But because of all those, no, that person, yung loved one mo na yun, has decided to end it. Ayaw niya maging burden sa family niya, for example. However, the condition is such that he or she cannot die on his or her own. He needs an assistance to do it. May iba kasi na, may ibang mga patients, may ibang mga kwento na pag sila, kaya pa nila na mag-move, no, may ibang ginagawa, they do it on their own. May ibang kwento na tumatalon pa sa kasi ayaw na nilang maging pabigat sa pamilya nila, ganyan. But what if this person, what if this loved one, no, wants to go, but he or she cannot do it to him or herself. No? And kunyari in-express niya yun, in-express niya yung sentiment niya na yun, yung decision niya na yun sa'yo. Okay. What would you do? Okay. So this is a dilemma because whatever you do, no, usually parang you're put here in a situation na meron kang at least two choices nga, no, na would you respect the patient's wishes or not? Or would you assist him, no, in committing suicide? Ganun. Kasi guys, di ba, even in the past, in the past few, past few years, in the past few decades, no, there has been a movement, no, in the 20th century na it's like they're saying that we were born into this world, we were thrown into this world. We were not given the choice to live, to be born. Hindi naman tayo pinapili kung gusto nating ipanganak tayo, right? So the only thing that we can control in our life is our death, no? So we were not given the choice to be born, no? But they're saying, yun dun sa movement na yun, no? They're saying that we should be given the choice to die or get the choice on how to die, because that's the only thing that we can control, because our life, our existence into the world was not something that we actually chose, So, ganon, di ba? Parang ganun yung sentiment, no? For those who are advocating dun sa euthanasia and suicide, di ba? Dun sa, nagbibigay na ako ng parang ng matatopic dun sa debate na finals natin, di ba? So anyway, so ayun, parang I know we often want, kasi gusto kong mag-present sa inyo gusto kong mag-present sa inyo ng certain situation or certain reason, no, na hindi usually choice ng common thinking, na hindi lang result ng common thinking. Tayo kasi we always choose love, we always choose hope, we always choose positivity, na hindi, hanggat may buhay, may pag-asa, ganyan. Okay. But what if in this case, there's nothing like, kasi debilitating yung disease. No? I'm not advocating, or I'm not saying na, uy, sige, yun mo yan, gawin mo na yan. Or, I'm just presenting to you yung na baka may kasi automatic na response natin in this situation is that I would not do it, because that's how we were brought up by the society. That's what's expected to us by the society. But hey, there's this another reason. Okay, there's this another options that maybe it's worth looking into. Okay, so ayun, kaya siya moral dilemma, kasi yung choice mo, would you kill that person? No. Is killing that person an act of love or an act of selfish interest? Kasi naawa ka and you just want to satisfy your guilt, your emotions. Okay, so anyway, pinasagutan ko sa inyo, and I know it's very complicated, and I'm hoping that you have shared your insights with your classmates. Nainis ako kasi hindi ko to nakita na nag-groupings kayo or nag-discuss kayo ng face-to-face. So I don't know what your reactions are. I don't know what your sentiments yung immediate sentiments ninyo. But I'm really looking forward to reading your answers dun sa mga tinurn in ninyo. Hindi ko pa kasi na-checkan eh. Kaya medyo madaming trabaho dito sa opisina. So may excuse ako. Anyway, so that is what a moral dilemma. Okay, so ayun. Okay. I'm also providing you a video yung sa Burger Murders, no, yung sa TED Talk sa Burger Murders. Ang moral dilemma kasi, hindi lang naman siya ganitong level. No? Ito kasi it's on a personal, individual level. But actually, pwede pa siyang maging an organizational level or structural level. I hope you have watched the video yung sa Burger Murders, kasi nagpa-present naman yun on an organizational or the business setting, di ba? Sa isang business, for example, ikaw, CEO ka ng isang company. Ganyan. Meron kang responsibility sa customers mo, meron kang responsibility sa employees mo, meron kang responsibility sa investors mo. Lahat sila, ang tawag mo sa kanila, stakeholders eh. Di ba? They hold something at stake, no, dun sa business mo. Okay, so stakeholders sila. What if, itong tatlong stakeholders mo to, or even more, baka meron ka pang ibang stakeholders, the government, yung mga kino-comply ninyo sa government, ganyan, taxes, whatever. Yung mga stakeholders mo na to, what if yung mga interests nila nag-conflict sa isa't isa? Okay, what if pag pinili mo yung welfare ng customers mo, ay ma-violate mo naman yung welfare ng employees mo, or ng investors mo. Okay. So kanino yung pinakamalaking responsibility mo? Of course, we would usually ang default na iniisip natin dyan yung sa customers. Bakit? Kasi mas madami sila. Ganun ba yun? Kapag mas madami, mas malaki yung responsibility. Okay. So that's something worth thinking about, something worth to be critical about, right? So, yeah, I hope you have watched yung video yung sa Burger Murders. Just very short video lang yun, right? That's around 6 minutes lang yata. And that really happened in the 1980s, Johnson and Johnson. Although dun sa end part ng video, di ba, meron din siyang parang hint ng certain conspiracy theory. But the thing is, it happened in reality. It happened in one major brand, no, in throughout the world. Okay, so if to fully understand that, no, you have to, yeah, you have to see that vid. Okay, so but if you have questions, no, dun sa video, no, or in this lecture, you know, so moral dilemmas itself, no, so it's a complication. Okay, and it actually exercises our abstract reasoning. So hindi siya simpleng black and white. Hindi siya simpleng objective na parang mathematics na kapag sabi mong square root ng 9 ay 3, the exact answer. It's not like that. Okay, there's in this subject there's so much gray area. No, hindi nga lang gray area eh. Hindi lang kasi black and white yung choice mo. Meron ding gray area, pero minsan hindi lang gray. There's so many more colors out there for you to choose, no. And that's what life is. Okay, so ayun, this is quite ano ba, a complicated matter to discuss, no, lalo kung mga ganitong personal na difficulties or personal na problems. And again, if you have questions, no, just chat me. Okay, so thank you. I'm gonna stop sharing this.